How's it going today?
It's good.
Good. Mrs. Smith, right? Terry Smith. So you're doing good. You came back in here a while ago for the depression. How's that going?
I mean, it's going okay, I guess, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm scared all the time that I'm gonna go back deep into depression, and it's just really hard for me. And
Mm-hmm. Are the symptoms better though? Like, do you feel better personally?
yeah, I feel better. I feel a lot better physically, but then sometimes I still go in and out of being sad, but it's a lot better than before.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot
Good.
less. So.
Good. You know, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk about your possible smoking habits because I noticed you were talking to me and you said that you tend to have a hard time breathing when you're doing physical activity. So I just want to ask you a couple questions about it. You know, just kind of a standard evaluation. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, very good. So could you tell me on average how many cigarettes would you smoke a day?
About 2 packs.
2 packs. And how long have you been doing that for?
Probably about 2 years now.
Yeah. Okay, well, it seems you've been at it a while.
It used to be a little, it used to be only a couple a day, 3 or 4, but then it kind of got to 1 pack, and then it moved to 2 packs. I've kind of just been smoking since I was young, but it's just gotten gradually worse.
Did it get worse with your depression?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it helps me de-stress when I smoke, and
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this. It helps me with my, I kind of get anxiety and I kind of get sad, and whenever I feel sad, smoking always helps me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people do feel that way, and it can be therapeutic for some individuals, but in the end, it's not really as beneficial as you might think. Do you have any concerns about your smoking right now?
I mean, I know it's stopping me from. See, I have a brother who has a 10-year-old daughter, and so my niece, and her dad won't let me see her unless I quit smoking. So it's kind of like that's my big concern. I mean, I know my health is definitely a concern, and I do feel a lot better since I've been less depressed, but I know also with exercising and with doing my daily activities, and anytime I'm out and about, I'm short of breath and kind of tired. And
Mm-hmm.
I think smoking could be contributing to that, and
Yeah.
my family gets really angry at me too because I had my dad died from lung cancer.
Really? Yeah.
He was a smoker. I also feel like that kind of is why I smoke, because I was used to seeing it,
Mm-hmm.
smoking.
Sure.
It was kind of just a normal
Yeah.
thing in our.
Mm-hmm. It's not uncommon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. It makes sense to me. Just thinking out loud here. Is it you don't have a problem talking right now, right?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
going through all this. If you don't mind, I'd kind of like to just give you some general advice, in regards to smoking and probably the benefits that would come to you as a result of not smoking.
Okay.
Is that okay if we talk about that?
Mhm.
Okay, very good. So I have this fancy little card here, and if you don't mind looking at it, on that scale of 1 to 10, could you rate to me how ready you are to change right now? With 0 being not ready to change at all and 10 being changed at this very moment.
I'd probably give it a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, that's not terrible. You could have done it lower. So it seems like you have a little bit of a desire to change, right?
Mhm.
What's motivating that desire?
I just don't think I'm ready right now to change, but what's mainly motivating that is wanting to spend time with my niece and my family not getting angry with me all the time would be nice too. And I mean, I don't really know for sure how much it's going to make a difference in my health because I've done it for so long, but I know that people say it helps, so
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah. You talked about, I believe it's your niece, right?
Mm-hmm.
You talked about your niece and how that's kind of motivating you to change. Can you talk about that further, if you don't mind? And how it could be used as a good thing to kind of keep you...
Yeah, so I mean, I used to have a routine where I brought my niece over and she spent the night on the weekends. We had a sleepover, and then I would take her to the park all the time and just go over my brother's house and visit. But I can't really handle not smoking all day, and when I have her with me, it's like I still feel like I have to smoke, and so my brother got to the point where he didn't want her to be around that. He didn't want her to be around that because he doesn't want her to pick it up, and he doesn't want her to get secondhand smoke either, so he's kind of just not letting me see her as much anymore, and I guess that's the main reason why.
Okay. So, just in summary here, I would say right now you don't want to go smoking because you view it as therapeutic and as a release of some stress from different things. But at the same time, there are things in your life that do make you want to quit smoking, right?
Yeah.
And there's a desire in you to quit. Maybe not right now, but soon.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I could say probably in the future.
Okay. Well, so tell me this much. What are some pros of quitting?
I would say pros of quitting are getting to spend more time with my niece, possibly having, more energy and not being so short of breath, especially when I try to exercise.
So what would be some cons then on the other side?
I would say I don't know how else I'm gonna help with my stress and my depression. It's what I've been used to doing. I feel like breaking that off could send me back into my depression.
Definitely.
So that is my main worry.
Okay, so real quick here, let's try and think about a plan we can do that we can implement so we can possibly think about quitting or take steps towards quitting in the future. What are some, do you have anything in mind right now, like things that would help you, or should we just go through some typical stuff that we can try?
I would just go through some.
Okay, so...
I don't have a set plan.
No, that's fine. So, you're always welcome to come here and talk with me, discuss smoking. We can set you up in a support group, possibly get you on some medications, talk to the doctor, see if we can get you on some medications, stuff like that. Do any of those sound appealing?
I've been to support groups before, and I think that does help. It's just getting motivated to keep going to them. And I definitely think I need medication for it because I don't think I can just up and quit without going back to it. And
Would you like to come back sometime so we can talk about it some more?
Sure.
Okay. And just real quick, let's try and think of like one short-term goal that we can establish before we leave.
I can cut my amount down to 1.5